not every machine is going to be for everyone. There's always going to be variation. There's always going to be anecdote. There's always going to be somebody saying this works for me, and then another person saying, well, this doesn't work for me. And that's the nature. That's the nature of the beast. This is the challenge to all of us. You have to kind of work it out. But if you're somebody that too often feels like it's a good morning, feels like it's a core exercise, feels like it's all hips, no legs when you squat, if you ever get like that in your journey of trying to get stronger, I think the belt squat machine is for you. Now, when I first started squatting, I remember, very early on, I would squat and I felt a lot different to what I feel now. I vaguely remember feeling a lot of quads. And then as I've kind of gotten stronger throughout my journey, maybe the imbalances started forming and I started getting away from that feeling. Some things developed more than others, and then voila, I started to develop this posterior chain, and the harder that I worked, the more the posterior chain grew and the anterior chain got weaker and weaker. But this belt squat machine forces you have no other options, forces you to stay in your quads. There is no other way to do this. So I think these types of machines that force you into something that you do not want to go into naturally with a straight bar, high bar, whatever you're doing, it forces you to go into a certain movement pattern. I think they are healthy. And for that reason, I think this is for me. And if you're on the opposite side of this discussion and you are all quads and you struggle with back pain and you injured your back a few times, you can't feel your glutes, you can't feel your hamstrings, all that is off, then something like a GHD, like a 45 hyper, something like good mornings, deadlifts, all that is helpful. Now, there's going to be a lot of variation amongst all of us, limb lengths, leverages, all that stuff. So some people are going to be more predisposed to certain things. But this is where, you have options. And if you have to spend 6 months in a belt squat machine to get the quads firing and to get all the musculature involved in keeping you upright, so be it. But you have to be open-minded and not like me for the last very, very long time, that I always believed that the straight bar would just get me out of it and just continue to do the same old. That's not going to help you, because the strengths get stronger and the weaknesses get weaker, and you accelerate that by 10,000 days and you still are in the same pickle, and you have to do something to get out of it. Now, these machines, which lock you into a certain bar path, into a certain movement pattern, are very, very good. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.